Hey guys, it's me, Greed here. This is not going to be one of those videos where I'm like, well, the game is boring because 5v5 changed the core fundamental of the game and it made it so that the supports need to obtain the power of the off-tank role. Nothing like that. This video is purely me talking about the game being boring. And if people disagree, then they are not good enough at the game to experience the parts of the game that are boring. That might sound mean, and I don't mean it to. I'm not saying, like, I'm better than you. If anything, you're better than me, because you're having a better experience. I mean, like, for example, when I complain about Kiriko, like, a lot of lower ranked players aren't going to get it. Because what I complain about, they don't experience, right? Like, if they're an Ashe on an angle, and the Genji jumps up on the angle, and then fights them and kills them, they're just going to be like, okay, that happened, Genji's bullshit. But in my ranked games, I see an Ashe at the back of the map, I leave my team mid-team fight, I path all the way into the backline, undiscovered, so that they can't force me out or chip me out while I'm going there, so I've got full health for the engage, and then I go to engage on the Ashe who's not aware of me. I've taken a perfect position, I'm about to get a perfect engage, I can't have done it better, I'm in her backline, no one can see me, I physically cannot think of a better scenario for me as a Genji. Dash on her, I'm about to do the triple headshot melee to combo her down and kill her. E. Lifeweaver presses E. My whole play is completely fucked. That's it. I lose. I can't kill her anymore. I don't have dash to follow up on her. And even if I do, she's now with a support hero and it's 2v1 and they're aware. And now they're coming back to peel for me. And it's boring. It's boring. Just like this play on Reinhardt that you just saw. I see Baptiste is out of position. My team is losing the fight. I'm thinking the best play for me here is to try and trade out, so that if I'm going to die, at least maybe I'll take one with me. I'll build some ult charge. Pin on the BAP. He's out of position. Perfectly played. I start pressuring him out. He just jumps into the air. He's fine. He can just jump in the air, and he's fine. And he'll just press E, and he's lamped, and now he's fine. It's not fun. This reactionary dog shit gameplay that rewards being reactive over proactive is fucking boring. I don't want to play this. I just played yesterday, and I was playing some ranked with Skeffy, and we were having fun, and then the enemy team went Kiriko, and the game got boring. They were just stood AFK on high ground, just holding down their aimbot healing button, doing nothing, and whenever I tried to make a play, they looked at the floor and pressed E. My entire play, my positioning, my mechanical skill, my game sense to know when to engage, all of it is completely deleted by the Kiriko being able to press E. That is fucking boring. And people might go, yeah, but her win rating. Oh, yeah, but her pick rate. Brother, I don't care. That shit doesn't mean anything. That's just a number. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I, as a player, was just given a terrible experience for trying to be proactive. I was cucked, essentially, without wanting to be. I didn't even want to be cucked, but they did it. Blizzard just cucked me. They cucked me hard, and I didn't even ask for it. That was non-consensual cucking from Blizzard. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I don't want to go into the enemy backline as Tracer, throw my pulse bomb on McCree, and then McCree goes, oh no, I've made a vast positioning error. I've made a large game sense error in not having the brain or the ability to understand that the Tracer was likely going to flank in this moment, and therefore prepare for a potential pulse bomb because I've been ult tracking her. Therefore, I made the mistake of not realizing the pulse bomb was coming, and therefore gave her an easy opportunity to land it on me. I deserve to be punished for this play because I didn't read the play, and they made a good play. No, I'm going to press left shift. Oh, I'm alive. Whoa, that was so cool of the Tracer player to expend her blinks to get into the backline, undetected, to sneak up behind the McCree, to land the pulse bomb on the McCree, which people are going to say, oh, it's easy, you just go up to the McCree and press Q. It's not easy, you idiot. It's not easy. There's a reason that there are professional players that still miss pulse bombs. It's because it's not easy. So you land your pulse, you go, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get rewarded. That was a great play. I got into the back line, I got the pulse bomb on him, great. Nope, I press left shift. Brother, Fuck you. You don't get to enjoy your playmaking ability or get any reward for your initiative because I have left shift. And some people are going to be like, well, why don't you just pulse bomb a different target? Okay, they've got Bap, Kiriko, Pharah. Who do I pulse bomb? Who do I pulse bomb? What do you want me to do? What? Oh, well then just swap Tracer. Okay, so I'm not allowed to play the character I want to play because they picked some heroes. I'm not allowed to play the hero I want to play. I'm not allowed to play the video game character that I want to play in my video game because someone else playing the video game picked a different video game character. Are you smoking meth? Have you completely lost your mind? That's a terrible argument. If I want to play Tracer in my competitive game, I should be able to play Tracer. And if I'm good enough at Tracer, then I should be able to solo carry the game. Let me give you a little bit of history on the game, shall I? Back in Overwatch 1, the way the SR system worked was the closer you got to 5,000, the less SR you got for a win, and the more SR you lost for a loss. So let's say you're 4,700. 4,700 SR. If you win a game, you might gain 11 SR, 12 maybe. If you lose, you might lose 17, 18, 19, maybe 20 SR sometimes, depending on who you lost to. So if you wanted to maintain 4,700, you needed a really high win rate. So tell me why. Back in Overwatch 1, you could look at really good players. Super was an example. Defran is an example. Kabaji is an example. Shatter is an example. You could look at these player stats and go, that guy is maintaining a 90% win rate, an 85% win rate, 80%, 75%, 70% win rate, and literally playing against the best of the best because they are good enough at the game to solo carry a full game. Okay? These players were not 4,700 because they just got lucky teammates. Okay? They're 4,700 because when they load into a game, they were about to fully solo impact the entire game and win it single-handedly because they were good enough at the game. They were better, so they won. So tell me why, back then, you could see people with an 85% win rate if they were good enough solo carrying games because they're good enough. But today, you look at the top of the leaderboard, 52% win rate. 53% win rate, 55% if you're lucky, maybe 60% if you're looking at an edge case. What happened? Why is it that back in Overwatch 1, you could look at professional Tracer players' win rate and it would be 88% over 50 hours? But then you look at a professional Tracer player today, 53% over 50 hours. Why? Why? Do you know why? It's because there's no more solo player agency, there's no more carry potential, you're not rewarded for being proactive, you're not rewarded for your skill. The game is a glorified bingo card, where you just pick the right character and you win the game. It's fucking boring. There's a reason why there were players that were top 500 on niche heroes, they're now perma stuck in diamond. Because, teehee, your characters just got gapped because I wanted to play this one, and that, unfortunately, that one just deletes your one, so you lose the game. It doesn't matter how good you are. That's fucking irrelevant, brother. You have two options. You either swap to the good character that beats my character, or you lose in most cases. And a lot of people are going to be like, well, you can actually play through counters. And I agree, you absolutely can. Do you want to know how you play Genji against 5 Genji counters? Do you want to know? You do absolutely nothing. Nothing. I've played Genji for 8 years. I've been top 500 on him for a long time. I've hit rank 1 on him in Overwatch 1 and in Overwatch 2 multiple times. Do you know what I do in a top 500 lobby when they have 5 Genji counters? Fucking nothing. I basically stand still. I sit in my team, I poke till I have Blade, I use Blade to force a support cooldown, and then I dash out and I leave and I do it again. It's fucking boring. It's literally 10 minutes of me doing nothing because my character doesn't work. If I go in, Lamp, Suzu, I'm gonna get slept, Antied. I'm hindered now. Okay, well now there's Zarya bubbled. Now there's defense matrix on the character that I'm fighting. Okay, well now I'm a Reach speared in the corner as I'm hit with hinder nade, and then I'm 75 in the ears in the air because I got hit with junk conk mine. And okay, well now I can't go for that character because they're invincible because of Suzu. It's boring. You can't go in because there's so much reactionary dog shit where you just press a button and you win the game. It's boring. It's not fun. But back in the day, not to be an old man, but back in Overwatch 1, I see an out of position Ana as Genji, I dash in, I take the fight well, I combo it well, I play the fight perfectly, I am rewarded with a kill. Do you know how the Ana prevented herself from dying to Genji? Do you want to know how? She didn't misplay. You don't misplay, and you don't die. It's bizarre. It's really bizarre. Because a lot of gold players today are going to be like, yeah, well, back in that day, you could just pick Genji, and Ana was fucking dead all the time. You can do anything about an Ana. Do you know how you know? Do you want to know how you survive an Ana? Or do you want to know how you survive against Genji as Ana? You don't make a positional error. Just don't make a positional error. And other people are going to make, yeah, just don't make an error. Yeah, but that's what we have today. On Genji, the only viable way to do anything is to never make any error at all. Back in Overwatch 1, you could make a couple of mistakes because it was entirely based on skill. There was not some arbitrary button or ability or some dog shit that you pressed and you got instant full value from it. You had to work for your value. Meaning, if you have to put in the effort to get your combo done, then as human beings, you're naturally going to make a discrepancy. Do you know what doesn't make a discrepancy? Suzu. That shit's always going to make you invincible. The ability is not just one day not going to make you invincible because human error. That's not how it works. The aimbot healing isn't just going to make a human mistake and a human discrepancy because it's a fucking computer, dude. You can't, like, it's not going to make a mistake. And that is boring. That's not fun to play against. Do you know what was fun? When your Ana is hitting the nastiest shots you've ever seen, you're dashing all over the place as Genji, the Ana in the backline is keeping you up, flicking and spasming everywhere, keeping you up with crazy mechanical aim, and they got rewarded because it kept me alive during that, and that's a huge play from the Ana, and everyone's like, dude, you're crazy, good play, that was sick. Do you know what they do today now? I'm holding right click on Kiriko and my fucking healing is aimbotting you. There's no need for that anymore. The enemy team can't prevent me from getting a heal. Unless they go Ana with anti, but then I just go get a Zarya bubble. Unlucky, bro. I get a Suzu. Unlucky, bro. Your nade that you lined up and threw and landed very well and should have got rewarded for because you actually took the initiative to use it offensively wasn't, you know, you didn't get rewarded for that because, well, unlucky, bro. He pressed E on me, right? It's lame. It's fucking lame. Do you know what makes a competitive game fun? It's human error. Give players the ability to do everything. Like, it's the reason Overwatch 1 was fun. Do you know why fighting a Tracer in Overwatch 1, or even in Overwatch is fun? It's because it's based on which Tracer plays better. That's why it's fun. Do you know why fighting a Genji in the 1v1 is fun? Like Genji v Genji, do you know what's fun? Because the better player wins. Do you know what's not fun about fighting a Kiriko? There is no human error in Suzu. There's no human error in TP. They're just gonna TP. Or they're just going to Suzu. There's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you as a human can do about it. Because it's software. You're losing to software. It's lame. It's the exact same reason people complain about aim assist. It's the same complaint. It's fucking boring. I'd love for someone to tell me why I'm wrong. Well, actually, you can't tell me why I'm wrong, because it's subjective. I get it. People are going to disagree. There's going to be a Kiriko player out there that's like, wah, my hero's got a 45% win rate. Wah, you just suck. Like, I'm just going to tell it to you nicely. Actually, I'm not going to. I'm sorry. If you are losing on Kiriko, you are brain dead and dog shit, and you are drooling all over yourself. That character is literally a free win button if you have any cognitive ability at all. I'm sorry. And if you lose on the hero consistently, you are just terrible. You're actually terrible. Now, I get it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. I get it in those instances. Your team just throws the game. It is what it is. But if you, as a Kiriko player, are genuinely the reason you lose the game, you're dog shit. I'm sorry, you're just so bad. The character is a free win button for like 90% of the people that play the game. The only people that suck at playing Kiriko are support players. It's so ironic. It's crazy. The people that are so bad at playing support are the support players. Cry about it, it is what it is. That's literally true. Why is it that top 500 tank players are also GM and top 500 on DPS and support? Why is it that top 500 DPS players are also top 500 on tank and support? And why is it that top 500 support players are plat on tank and DPS? It's because they're bad. They are bad at the game. Because the role is babied, and I feel bad for them. I remember when an Ana was a well-respected character that was difficult to play, and if you were really, really good, then you were like, oh, look at this Ana, dude, his accuracy is crazy, his nades are so fat, his sleeps are insane. Now what is it? You're a glorified button-mashing idiot that just presses their buttons at the tank. It's fucking boring. Now all the support players are disrespected because they're on the baby role, and that's not fun for them. They don't want to be on the fucking baby role. They're not idiots. But that's the role they play. And unfortunately, they have to deal with the fact that people are going to call them babied. Because it's true. It's fucking true. It's the same reason I call Widowmaker a babied character. The character's babied. And everyone that plays the hero, I'm sorry, you're a loser, dog. That character is lame. That character is lame. If you can only win on Widow, you're lame. I'm sorry, that's just true. And I'll say that till the end of the earth. Orisa, babied character, lame. And I don't hate support players because they're support players. I hate support players because of the way that support has been balanced. Look at it that way. I hate support players like I hate Widowmaker players and like I hate Orisa players. They're all equally dumb, and I hate all of them. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you have a great day. I know I'm a crybaby. I get it. You're probably eating dinner right now. I hope it's delicious. I hope it's really tasty. I hope your mother cooked it for you and it's got motherly love in it. But if she didn't, don't worry. She's projecting her motherly love in whatever way she can. Maybe she's dead. I don't know. Maybe she's not. I don't know. Either way, I hope you have a good day. I'm going to go play Marvel Rivals now. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Have a good day.